I started my career in 2001. I was a fresher from PSG College of Technology, and I joined HP as a current product engineer for internet services suite of products. I primarily worked on SendMail, which most of us use today, which helps you to send an email, like move the your message from your computer to the destination email server. There are a lot. It was a fun project. As a fresher coming out of college, I had learned only C, C++ language, and Java, but SendMail was purely written in C, and this was on HP UX platform, another unknown area. So, like, my team was my backbone, I would say. My mentors, Kalpana, Rajesh, all of them were really helpful in shaping a fresher to someone who can understand and make meaningful contributions in a team, right? And because CPE, that is current product engineering, is a lucrative name to say it's a maintenance project. We did a lot of bug fixing those days, and it was a sendmail.org where we used to take the source code and port it to run it on HPUX, and part of that we find bugs, fix bugs. And how can I, with this project, how can I make self appear in Google first page results? That's what we are going to talk about. SendMail is in a maintenance project, and there were very little scope for me to really do something. The limitation is only in our mind. There are multiple opportunities in whatever you do. SendMail, because it is an open source project, I was able to understand how these standards are created. So there is something called IETF, Internet Engineering Task Force, where they decide the protocols, like be it SMTP, IMAP, DHCP, DNS. So there are a lot of opportunities to understand how these standards are formed. So you submit a proposal as a draft, and then the committee, the particular working group evaluates your suggestion, and then comes back whether this can become a standard. And there are many industries, the companies, for example, HP, IBM, or those days Sun, Solaris. So all of them choose to implement some of these RFC standards, and then it becomes a mainstream product. So I made a couple of internet drafts in those days, like in the IMAP, something called Organize, and it helps you to organize your folders in the IMAP protocol. That was very basic, but that's how I got myself into the public domain. So today, if you search my name, Madan Ganesh, and IMAP, you most probably will find IETF related internet drafts in the Google search. So this is one way where you can find some way where you can do some work and you can appear in Google search. Second one was I was one of the youngest person to file invention disclosures in HP in 2004. I think at that time the company was promoting everyone to get into the culture of invention. It was an interesting experience. For a patent, it need not be a E equal to MC squared kind of a thing. Simple improvement, novel and unique, and if it is useful, then it can potentially be a candidate for a patent. One idea which I submitted in 2006, that's called Smart Email Composition Engine. It is the idea where you just open your email and you readily have a message that you have in your mind to compose. So it is basically a way that it analyzes your email box, and depending upon the time and the recently interacted with people, it automatically pre-populates the messages that you wanted to send it to a person. So it shows that message in the email writing text box, and then you can go and modify and send it. 20 years later, you see that in Gmail and in most of the places we use AI to pre-populate these contents, email subject, all the things that you wanted to communicate. Yeah, so this is how the things that you can differentiate and trust that each and every effort will be valuable in future. What else can you do? I know in college there will definitely be some event or paper presentation, some conference do happen, right? So I've seen people, very few people come forward and interact with industry people. So after the presentation, after the talk is over, they all move away. Like they attend these kind of events, conferences, just to acquire knowledge. These areas, these events play an important role. One is to help you to be a better communicator, and second is to make a networking connection with the industry expert who is visiting your college. So you can know what the person has done and see if you can create a project, work with the project, ask if he can be a mentor for your project. So these interactions help create an opportunity for you to showcase your talent, and who knows, probably he might recruit you in his company. He probably can introduce you to other companies. These are small opportunities where you have complete control to differentiate. Don't miss this opportunity. All the best.